There's Mr. Mark Bocek representing Toronto to the fullest. So speak about this next fight you got going on. What do you got in plan?
It's a very tough fight. You know, this is a guy who hasn't lost in the UFC. Hasn't lost 15 fights in a row. He likes the fence, good wrestler. But you know, I'm training hard. I'll be ready. I've been working on my weak areas, working on my striking a lot. I'd like to get this fight over with fast. You know, I'm not really crazy about the fight of the night. I don't want to be in a war. You know, I'd like to either get a KO or submission of the night.
You're primarily known for your jiu-jitsu skills, training men like Dana White, Lorenzo Fertitta in the past. What value do you place on that?
On Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu?
Yeah, and your relationship with training Dana and Lorenzo and all that in the past.
Well, you know, it was for a brief period. I wouldn't call myself his jiu-jitsu coach, but I did help him out for a small period about 10 years ago. I didn't really know who they were at that time, so I believe a few months after that occurred, they had purchased UFC, so that was pretty interesting. But you know, jiu-jitsu is my base. You know, this is not a jiu-jitsu match; it's a fight. But a lot of fights end up on the ground, so jiu-jitsu is extremely important. So I never neglect my base.
Where are you training these days?
Montreal right now.
So you're no longer at any gyms in Toronto teaching?
No, not teaching anywhere right now. I'm not teaching at Extreme Couture anymore. I'm just focusing on fighting right now. I can always teach when I'm, you know, in between fights or older, but right now I'm just focusing on December 10th.
Are you at TriStar?
Yes.
How's that going?
It's going really well. I just spent a week down there, and I'm going to be doing the rest of my camp down there as well. But I'm really enjoying it. A lot of tough guys there, good coaching, and no egos, no politics, so I'm liking it.
Do you do strength with and conditioning with Jonathan Chamberg too? Mm-hmm. How's that going? What has he brought to your body?
Well, I just started working with him, so it's hard to make a complete evaluation. But he's got a really nice facility. He's very knowledgeable. He does use some interesting and innovative techniques, but like I said, I just started last week, so we'll see how it goes. But I know he's really good.
Have you been sparring with a lot of people over at TriStar?
Yeah, a lot of sparring. All the guys there, George, Mike Ricci, Alex Garcia, Yves Jaboon. A lot of tough guys there to spar with. Going to Montreal Wrestling Club, Grant Brothers Boxing, and doing strength at Chambers. They got a nice little rotation there. They have a lot of high-level coaches and a lot of high-level gyms. So you go there, it's not all under one roof. You have to do a little bit of traveling, but it's fun, you know, and that's what it takes.
Are you with both Howard and Otis, Grant?
Well, they're both there, but I'll just work with whoever I can, whoever's available. You know, their main focus is George right now because he's fighting at the end of the month. But as my camp goes on, I'm not sure who I'm going to work with exactly yet.
And what do you want for Christmas?
KO of the night.
All right. Thanks for your time.